back to another episode of Black Girls Texting. It's your girl, Sade. Hey, bitches.
It's your girl, Charles Pinky.
I didn't know we were singing and I'm not prepared. It's Glynn. Oh, I kind of sang.
That was melodic.
Welcome back to another episode of Black Girls Texting. I'm reporting live from my friend's bedroom. I apologize. Who am I joined by? Why are y'all looking
Always
like that?
some bullshit with you.
Yeah,
and
your
shit
internet
just
sounded.
glitched.
Yeah. Do you even have on headphones?
I do.
No, you're supposed to use the ones with the string.
Well, yes, I know, but I left my bag with all my shit. So there goes that.
Well, this is Glynn, who is just, holding Sade to task.
This is Chelsea Pinky.
No, I know I'm one
Sade
to talk.
to task.
I'm one to talk. I'm definitely
Correct. Well, we're gonna keep it cute and brief. Because this episode that you're about to hear is amazing. We have the beautiful Meagan Good, if you couldn't tell from the title. So I'm gonna kick it off so that you don't have to hear my glitchy voice for very long.
Great.
I'm gonna I am going to reply to a very light work week, actually, which is crazy because I've worked in retail my whole career, and usually Black Friday, Cyber Monday is like hell on earth, especially when I actually like owned the things that were happening on the website. Like that was terrible. But now I just sit back and let my sellers do their thing. I did have to kind of work over the weekend. I was wasted on my way to a music festival texting my boss, but she's very nice and understood. So yeah, that was fun. I am leaving on red music festivals, actually. I don't know why I keep going to them because they are so annoying. Like there's just so many people. Typically, if you've ever been to like Coachella or like you don't go in a very hot place, like you dress for the day and then by the time it's the evening and all the like fun acts are on, you're freezing your balls off.
Yep.
Lots of lines, always a line for a
Everything
drink
costs
or this
$75
or that.
in there. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah. I will say Mexico's got something down, which I haven't seen anywhere, where like you charge a little card or you charge your
Like a
wristband.
wristband?
Actually, no, I saw this.
Yeah, they have that.
Yeah, I saw
in the
this at
city.
one event. Yeah, I saw this at one event, but it does make it way more seamless because you're just kind of like boop, boop, boop. And they have these little like portable phone things. So like it's no cash and cards and signing and all that bullshit. But yeah, I'm not doing those like anymore. I'll go to like a concert with a multi lineup, but like don't have me going to mad stages. And like we were VIP, we were supposed to have golf carts, but there were just so many people that like it didn't even make a difference. So
Yikes.
yeah,
I'm fucking good on that. Like I need a seat, first of all. Like, can we contain people to seats so that they know how many people are in the fucking place?
Not a seat.
I'm not playing. Like the stuff you posted gave me anxiety. Like I was looking at your stories like this is my fucking hell on earth, literally. That shit looked crazy.
It didn't look that crazy to me.
It was packed with people, body to body.
Oh,
Not body to body.
Oof,
I mean, I don't like crowds either, which is also funny because I'm like, why do I go to music festivals? But yeah, I'm not one to go into a crowd. I kind of like chill on the outskirts and like boop boop.
Yeah.
Yeah. I did see some of the most like iconic reggaeton artists of history, and that was pretty epic. But yeah, how about y'all?
Cute.
Oh my god, I'm replying to Chelsea. Congratulations, Chelsea. We haven't like said this on the.
Let her do it.
I'm gonna let her do it, but I'm segueing to her, and I would be a bad friend if I didn't congratulate her on air.
Yeah, I like all the congratulations.
Okay.
Should I go?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, well, I'm replying to the fact that I'm engaged. I'm happy and excited. It's been like, I think, has it been a week or 2 weeks? whatever. It's been something like I'm in it now. So yeah, I'm excited.
Uh, that was something that happened in the group chat. Chelsea sent us a picture of her hand with a ring on it, and Sade and I were like, "What? What the fuck? What's happening?" All she sent was a picture and said, "Guys."
And I was like,
my
this
God.
is fake. This isn't real.
Because Chelsea be trolling us sometimes.
I
We knew
know.
it was coming, but it like, I just was like, what the fuck? Oh
I
my
know.
God.
I was
I know.
so drunk when you sent it, and I was at like in a rehearsal dinner, and I just started like crying at the table, and everyone was like, bitch.
Oh my God. No, it was so amazing, and I'm so happy.
Oh, congratulations, Chels.
Thank you.
It's all just happening, you know?
I know a lot of like it's wild because everyone says what can happen in a year, and now I'm literally engaged and about to move across the country. Lots of
Unreal.
changes.
Wild. Wild.
I look
So
like I'm
excited.
crying. I'm just cold. My nose is red.
Yeah, I know. You had me concerned.
Okay.
No, you're
Yeah,
good.
and then so fucking trippy that I had a dream about you getting engaged, but I didn't want to tell you because I was like, oh, she's gonna be like,
Wow, maybe you're like a seal woman.
who knows? I wish I could dream I had a lot of money.
Wait,
Yeah,
I had a dream that Chelsea, didn't I have a dream Chelsea was pregnant or something? And then somebody else said, did you have a dream that she bought a house as well?
that's probably coming soon.
Or maybe I had that
don't.
dream. There was a bunch of there. I've had some dreams of Chelsea like having big changes.
Wow, you guys just dream about me?
Oh God.
I know that's not, okay. Here we go. Here we go.
Are you leaving anything on red?
I mean, I'm leaving on red the fact that Virgil died from cancer, only at the young age of 41. It's like so scary how life is just so short. I keep hearing of more and more young people dying. One of my sorority sisters died from brain cancer. She's only a year older than me. So yeah, life is crazy. Random shit can happen to anyone. So treat yourself well, treat other people well. Yeah.
Yeah. To that point, I've been seeing a lot of people say that in response to his passing, like, you never know what people are going through, like, remember kindness, because remember how people were like roasting him and dragging him, and he was in the middle of that journey with cancer.
Yeah.
But I spent much of yesterday just like going through so many people's posts about him and all these tributes to him. And I feel like, when we were like young, sceney New York kids, like I looked to the Virgils and the Heron Prestons and the Vashtis. And remember that picture of Kanye West and like Don C and Taz Arnold and Virgil, and they all have like mad MCM on and they looked actually tacky and crazy, but it was like that photo was like a pinnacle moment. That's like when Amber Rose started hanging out with them, and like you see all these like streetwear kids, kind of nerdy kids that were sitting in their basements, like growing up, like making beats and dreaming about design, like all coming up. Like I feel like they are like everybody's like godfathers. Like people say that about Kanye, right? Like, and Virgil is totally a part of that. And the things people were saying, that he really wanted to push the new generation of creators and encourage people to have as many hyphenates in their names, that it was all about like just design and creating and in all different kinds of forms, is so dope. Like, it's sad.
Yeah.
And apparently he had a lot more coming. Like somebody posted something like, I was just talking to him yesterday, we were making plans. He was supposed to be doing like several activations in Miami for Basel. So like things happen so fast. Yeah.
I mean, a lot of people don't know it's not only fashion, but a lot of your like favorite album covers were like designed by him, like lots of Kanye covers, of course, but other artists too. What else? He did like that really cool capsule thing with IKEA and like other furniture companies. So yeah, it's really sad to see him go. Just especially that young.
so young. It was just like, what? Like, you just would never imagine.
And apparently he's been battling this for 3 years. So, yeah.
It's terrible. And he has young kids, I believe. So definitely sending them prayers.
And people were coming at him because I think he sold majority stake for Off-White, and everyone was like, you sell out, sell out. And I think, you know, now that we have this information, maybe he was just trying to make sure his family had money for when he was gone.
Right.
So it's kind of crazy.
People just judge and judge. I have noticed several people in like paying homage to him. They have all these disclaimers, like, you know, regardless of how I felt about him as a designer. And I find that like kind of interesting. Like, leave it out. Like, why? Like, I mean, I guess, but like,
I guess they don't want to seem fraudulent. Like,
right,
they were this big Virgil fan
him that whole time. Like,
right. Yeah. Which honestly, you can critique people, but it's just like, no one knew he was fucking had cancer. Like, exactly. And no one, I'm sure, thought he would just die like this.
Right.
So yeah.
I do hope that it makes people reconsider like how we treat people online, and how quick people are to like tear people apart. And I've been seeing so many posts of people just like the amount of memes and shit that are about people being annoyed by the internet, feeling lonely, feeling depressed, feeling like the world is about to end, feeling like apathetic about everything. Hell yeah, I see this shit every day. Like the amount of memes I see about people being like, I can't stand working, like all this kind of stuff. It feels like there's this collective angsty, like listless energy going around, exhaustion going around.
I mean, we are in the middle of, well, the start of winter, I guess. And I feel like anytime it's like, I mean, I look outside at like 3 p.m. and it's fucking pitch black. That's pretty depressing. So I'm sure lots of folks are dealing with seasonal depression and don't even know it.
Totally.
Yeah. Definitely don't have any desire to come back for that exact reason.
I know. I'm like, God.
I mean, but one thing a lot of people said that was that Virgil definitely lived life to the fullest and just like kept making things, kept living, exploring, playing, experimenting. So there's something to be taken from that. Okay, my on red and reply. I'm gonna leave on red this fucking woman that did my hair. I love my hair. I got Faux Locs for y'all who can't see.
Can't see.
I did it in Philly because one of my homegirls was like,
"Oh no, you really gonna roast this lady?"
You went all the way to Philly?
Yes, I am. No, I was there for the holidays anyway. So I booked this woman, and she booked me for a 9 a.m. appointment. I was like, okay, girl. And I paid extra to have her come to the place where I was staying. I'm like, all right, I don't have to do shit, but like come downstairs. You're gonna be there at 9 a.m. I text her at like 8:55, like, hey, just let me know when you're outside because the bell is a little wonky. Then she messages me at like 9:10, like, hey love, I'm actually running a little late. I just woke up. I had a long night. Ma'am.
No. Nope.
Ma'am.
Unprofessional.
So fucking unprofessional, and with the most casualness ever, saying that she overslept. What? First of all, if you knew you was gonna, when you lay down to sleep that you are not about to be ready to wake up or whatever. I've done this shit before too. I would set an alarm for 6 a.m. and tell the person, type to them then and say I'm running late. She shouldn't be doing that regardless. She need to get her ass up and be there because she had a job to do. If you knew you had to be someplace at 9 a.m., why did you stay out all night the night before? Like, it doesn't make any sense. So I'm like, okay. And I had like plans later that afternoon. So it was gonna like fuck my shit up if she came any later. She's like, can we push our appointment back to 11? I'm like, girl, get up and come on over here. Why are we pushing it to 11? And then I'm like, fine.
What did you actually
like, I'm not gonna do. I was like, no, I was like, I mean, that really like throws off my plans, but like if 11 is all you can do, then fine. And then at like 9:45, she's like, okay, love, then I'm on my way. 10:45. Remember, she's supposed to be there at 11. She's like, hey, so my GPS is saying that I won't be there till 12:15. I'm like, how the fuck, if you was leaving an hour ago?
And your appointment was at 9.
9. So then I'm like, all right, fuck it. I'm sorry. I understand that things happen, but this is too much to go from an appointment that was at 9 a.m. to noon. So can you please refund me my deposit? She's like, sorry, love, if you look in my details, I don't do any refunds unless I cancel the appointment. Bitch, you should be canceling. I'm sorry, I'm gonna
Wait,
her, bitch.
What?
You should be canceling the appointment because you fucked up. You should be apologizing to me. She never said I'm sorry.
Are you?
You should be like wild, right? And then I'm over here, I was with my parents, they're like, that's crazy. Don't let her get you. Da, 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 da. If she's not gonna give you your money back, report it to PayPal, say it's fraud, get your money back, and then roast her all underneath her comments because this is unprofessional. Da, 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 da. But then I'm like, wow, she really got me like locked because I'm going to fucking Miami this weekend. I need to do something to my hair. Like I'm in a rock and a hard place.
Right.
I have no fucking choice. I'm like, fine, girl, come for 12:15. Jesus Christ. So whatever, it happened. She did it. It was fine. She didn't speak to me the whole time, which was amazing. Not in like no rude way. She was like, listen to a podcast. I was doing work. I hate a chatty stylist. Can't stand it. She did her job, but like she's trying to do all the things to be professional. But these types of things are like crucial to like being an entrepreneur. So anyway, to add to that, this stylist shit, I was watching a video by this chick, Queen Chioma, on YouTube. She was, for one, like poking fun at these stylists that have these passages of disclaimers. Have you ever been to those booking pages?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Literally a tome, mad. Things are in bold, things are in uppercase letters, some things are small, some things are fine print. There's fucking bullet points, there's numbers, there's emojis. Girl, what? No wonder I missed that you don't give the refund because this is a passage. Like, who is reading all of that shit? They need to figure that out. Who started making these booking pages and writing passages, and everybody else started writing passages too? Like,
but
why is that what people do?
I get that you don't accept refunds, but you were hours late.
3 hours late. How would you not just refund me my shit? She's like, you can just come back another time. That's as if I fucked up.
Exactly. And best believe, if you were 15 minutes late, she probably would have been like, late charge fee or some stupid shit.
Yep. $25 every 15 minutes or some shit. Bonkers.
Mm-hmm.
Bonkers.
And you know what? It's a shame because, you know, I don't think the other people would be treating their clients like that.
Wild. And it was just so like, okay,
this is why you can't even test new people.
Yeah. I go off recommendations, but this girl was a recommendation.
No, I just found her on Instagram.
Oh, you bugging.
I know my dad was like, this is what you get for finding these Instagram people. I'm like, what the fuck else am I supposed to do?
Because at least if it's a referral, then at least they understand that like they could damage multiple relationships, you know?
True. I will never return to that girl. That is for damn sure. And then another hair related thing that I'm going to reply to is this series on YouTube called Hairdresser Reacts. I'm obsessed with it. It's this dude named Brad Mondo. It's so ridiculous. He just watches people do at-home hair things, and it's he watches people dye their hair blonde and burn all their hair out, or like do all these crazy ass hair transformations on their own, and he just is like giving all this commentary, and it's just been bringing me so much peace. Like watching hair videos is my form of ASMR. I also love watching lace front installations on Instagram. It's one of my favorite pastimes.
Yes.
I love to watch them melt that lace. Oof, love it. Nothing brings me more joy. I love it. I don't know. All right.
To watch them melt that lace.
I love it. Anybody's hotline blinging?
Not that I can say on here.
Damn. Well, I've been getting lots of congratulatory texts, and I appreciate all of them.
So beautiful. We're very excited.
All right, listeners, this week we actually don't have a what would you do? We didn't get an email this week, so maybe everyone's lives are perfect. But if you do have a what would you do and you want some sort of advice, email us at hello@blackgirlstexting. Also, you can DM us on Instagram at blackgirlstexting. You can also tweet us at blackgirlstext1. You can also write in our YouTube comments at blackgirlstexting YouTube page, or you can become a patron and write us there. Yeah, you know how to get in touch with us. Remember, we are an independently funded and run podcast. Support your girls where you can. Thank you.
Love y'all.
Love ya.